The deadliest day so far. In just 24 hours, 68 more people have lost their lives to COVID-19 in Maryland, as cases here top more than 14,000. Hello, everyone. I'm Nicole Baker.
And I'm Vic Carter. The number of cases here keeps rising as more people get tested, and that trend will likely continue now that 500,000 tests from South Korea have arrived here.
But those tests are now a point of contention. The president sparred with Governor Hogan, saying he did not need them.
We have extensive live team coverage tonight, and we begin with WJZ investigator Mike Hogan at the Baltimore Convention Center turned Field Hospital. Mike.
Vic and Nicole, the governor wrote a letter to President Trump this afternoon thanking him for use of federal labs to process all those tests he got from South Korea.
The president,
Governor Hogan, he didn't really know.
I'm really not sure what he was upset about.
Governor Hogan found himself on the receiving end of President Trump's tirade.
No, I don't think he needed to go to South Korea. I think he needed to get a little knowledge would have been helpful. He didn't understand too much about what was going on.
Mr. Trump was upset that Hogan got 500,000 tests from South Korea on his own and confused having access to those tests with the ability to process them. Capacity, he said, the federal government provided. Hogan went on a national media tour to defend himself.
Somehow I think he got confused in the press conference.
Somehow it went off the rails yesterday in that press conference, but I have no idea why.
And he criticized the president for encouraging protests to reopen states, including Maryland.
It doesn't make any sense, the mixed messaging we're getting out of the president.
New York's governor says Hogan was resourceful in getting tests from Korea, but he shouldn't have had to.
It's not what states normally are responsible for. God bless Larry Hogan.
The political spat aside, COVID-19 is still hitting Maryland hard. Tuesday has been the deadliest day yet, with at least 68 more lives lost. And for the first time, the Department of Health released a chart with more detailed hospitalization information. Hogan says these are the numbers he's most closely watching. Right now, 1,433 Marylanders remain in hospitals, while strike teams respond to a surge in cases at nursing homes, including 85 at Regency Care in Silver Spring and 12 at the Spring Grove Psychiatric Hospital in Catonsville. Hogan says it's not yet time to reopen the state.
The president's own plan says you can't even begin to think about phase one until you have a downward trend.
A new University of Maryland poll shows most people don't think it will be safe to gather in groups of 10 or more until at least the end of May. And this is one of the many surge hospital facilities across the state. Right now, more than 500 people in Maryland are in intensive care. Reporting live at the Convention Center, Mike Hogan, WJZ.